Brie Larson's directorial debut came out on Netflix recently, entitled The Unicorn Store, and it received some pretty mixed at best feedback. Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on it and my movie review for The Unicorn Store, the Netflix original movie that some people say came out in 2017, but everyone's doing reviews on it right now, so I'm going to do it myself and you can't stop me. Hello there, my name is Owen Williams, and if you're new, this is the YouTube review channel that doesn't have a name. And I always get hair in my mouth. Those are two things that are constant here. Probably the only two things. Because, you know, the quality is not constant here at all. Well, constantly going downhill, but apart from that. Anyway, if you're new here, we go through 6 different steps in these videos. I give you the basic elevator pitch of the movie. Then I go through the bad, the medium, the good, what kind of people would enjoy watching this movie, and finally, I rank this movie against the last movie we reviewed on this channel, which was Triple Frontier. Anyway, Unicorn Store is about this woman named Kit who was recently dropped out of art school, and she decides to try to get her life together. But then a mysterious man shows up and offers to sell her a unicorn. So she attempts to throw away everything in a mad attempt to be able to get this unicorn, while she tries to also bond with her family and make new friends in her new workplace. And now the hair's getting in my eyes. Okay. That's bad now. Ow. Okay, I think we're good. Anyway, let's move on to the bad. And actually, for only the second time on this channel, I can't think of anything really bad about this movie that I feel like I need to say. I will move on to the media mixed, which is really, really mixed, but I know a lot of people were really, really against this movie for a multitude of different reasons, and I couldn't really see any reason that I would be against this movie at all, because I really enjoyed the entire movie. So we're just going to jump into the mix. And the mix was, by the end of the movie, not everything was really tied up. A lot of loose ends were kind of left dangling. And some people who I talked to about this thought that was okay. It shows that it could obviously be fixed, or it isn't important that it almost alludes to this movie's purpose or the message of this movie. And then some people were against this. I was totally fine with it because I thought it actually worked with what the movie was trying to do, and I find that pretty interesting. But some people I understand would probably be against this. Anyway, moving on to the good, and there was a lot of good about this movie. The best thing about it is you spend the entire time guessing back and forth. Is the salesman trying to sell her the unicorn real? Is there actually a unicorn coming? I'm obviously not going to spoil it, but they keep you guessing to the last moments of the movie, and it's absolutely incredible. And it's really interesting to see how the characters react to this, and how you and people watching it with you will also react to this. Hey, it's me. So, I actually remembered that I forgot something because I was lying in bed and looking at YouTube videos, and I remembered there's something that I wanted to add to the good section, so good luck with this, editor. I know you're editing this at 2 AM in the morning, but you have to add this now, so Merry 23rd of July. I don't know why I did Merry that. Anyway, one thing that I wanted to add about this movie's comedy, and the reason that I found it so funny, was the movie's comedy almost felt like a Tumblr post. Because in Tumblr, one very common thing is for somebody to post something. A very common one is somebody posts, drink water, everyone, and be hydrated. And then somebody else will post, no. And then they'll say, then become the dirt I walk on. It's coming in with a bat at a moment that nobody really expects them to show up or do anything, and then something just completely out of nowhere comes. And that's what I loved about this movie. There were so many scenes where two characters are having a conversation and you think it's going one way, and then suddenly it swerves off and it's crazy and everyone starts laughing, and it was a lot of fun. So I just wanted to add that part. That was my favourite thing about in the whole movie, and I really enjoyed it. Sorry that I needed to cut through here. Anyway, back to the original video. Have a great day. Goodbye. Also, this is the Netflix movie. While I've watched 2 comedies on Netflix, this is the Netflix movie that actually made me laugh the most out of any of them. A lot of the jokes land really, really well, and none of the jokes miss a lot, like in Isn't It Romantic or The Last Laugh. And the characters in the movie were really, really great. Everyone had these great character arcs. They were really interesting characters. They played really clear characters. You could understand them even if they didn't have that much screen time, and it was just a really enjoyable movie throughout the entire thing that I really, really liked. I love the rules of the world and everything like that, and I thought that was really, really interesting. Anyway, that's really all I have to say. This is going to be a pretty quick movie if you're thinking about it, which is good because I have to edit this all either today or tomorrow, and then I'm seeing Endgame, which is awesome. And finally, the next thing, not finally, we have 2 things left. So, the people who like this movie, I would recommend this to all ages. There's some really, really funny moments in this movie that little kids would enjoy. There's also moments that adults would enjoy. This is probably the only movie that I recommend to absolutely everyone on planet Earth. Unless you don't speak English, which case you won't even understand me saying this. But I really enjoyed every part of this movie, and I thought it was really, really interesting. And so I would recommend it to everyone. And then, ranking it against the last movie, The Missing Link, Triple Frontier. I would actually put this above Triple Frontier. Normally I'm one of the people who likes to watch huge action movies with 30-minute action sequences where there's explosions and death everywhere. This movie, while it has smaller budget and no big action sequences, was really, really interesting in the way that it developed its characters, in the mysteries that it sets up, and in absolutely everything. Like, we really enjoyed every single part of this, and there wasn't any point in the movie where I was getting bored and thinking, oh, please end, like I have with a few movies I've seen this year. So overall, I'd say this movie was one of the top movies I've seen. Probably not as good as A Dog's Way Home or Alita Battle Angel, but it's still definitely up there. Probably the third best movie that I've seen all year. Anyway, I hope you all had a great time watching this video. I will see you all in the next one, and ODF out. No, ODF out. That's not even my outro on this channel, darn it. If you guys put a smile on your face, if you didn't enjoy this video, leave a dislike and tell me why in the comments down below. But if you did enjoy the movie, tell me why in the comments down below. Let's get a nice lively discussion down there. I probably saw it off my Sean channel, I'm not even going to lie about that. And I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one, and over and out. Goodbye.